Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday, and I hope you all had a fantastic Easter break and Easter holiday. So all the best to you and your families. But we're back at work, and we're looking forward to golf already. It is major week. We cannot wait. It's the Duckhook Masters. We've all been spending 3 months trying to get as many ranking points as possible and qualify for the Masters that is taking place at Copperleaf on Friday. So lots to look forward to. So we're going to do the draw, the field, for the first time, I think, in a long time. It's going to be a total random draw field. And then we've got Waterkloof. So as we finish the major, we start all again for the next qualifying cycle for the Open at Waterkloof. And we'll remind you what can be won if you win the Open and qualify first, then win the Open. So plenty to talk about, and then some quizzes. But I'm not alone. The guys are going to take me through this. We've got Frikkie as usual. We got Donnie at the bottom left, and we got Ian. This is what happened last year at Serengeti, everybody. Martin Tata and Stefan Enrit finished on a tie on -2. And then they had to go to a playoff, which went to the Wanderers because we ran out of light. Gerard Gerber and Ian, you finished in the top 3 there. Congratulations. That was nice.
Yeah, thank you.
And then Rakesh, Steve, and this is what we all went for dinner, thanks to, Glenn Fiddick. And then Frikkie also had a good finish, +2, top 10 finish.
Yeah, that was a surprising finish for me, but yeah, very happy with that performance.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, I will be able to do another +2, +1 maybe at Copperleaf. Then I'll be pretty happy with my performance.
Mooi. We'll get predictions just now. And then, if you wanted to know, the Masters playoff was at the Wanderers, where Stefan Enrit won on the last hole, making a long putt, and unfortunately Martin missed a putt. So taking it very, very close, 1 up in the end to become the Masters champion. And I thought it's always nice to look back at things like this. So have I got it? I have a look back of Masters last year. Those final moments.
What a putt.
Well done.
What a putt.
Well done.
Stefan, well done. Well done, Stefan.
Congrats, Stefan. Masters 2023 champion. How do you feel?
Surprised. Martin was playing so well. He came back at me from about the 13th hole. He won almost everything from the 13 coming back to 18. So, yeah, happy, surprised. Oh, but thanks to Martin as well. You played excellent.
Yes. Is a machine. No, Stefan was a better man on the day, but it was like a game. I enjoyed it. Thanks.
Yeah.
Please give a round of applause to our new Master Champion, Stefan Enrit.
Well done. A long time, a long process, but at least you are on the honours board.
Yeah, happy to get out of it with a win. First win. So, yeah, very happy.
Fantastic. Well done. Into all the majors for the next year.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Well done, Stefan. And this is the last major that you play for free, or automatic entry, because you're defending your title. Let's hope it doesn't go to another playoff, everybody. It will be nice to finish it in 18 holes. The last time, or the Masters winners, let's just remind you, there's Stefan Enrit. I saw him put Serengeti and Wanderers, because, it happened on both. Otherwise, Grant Nile in 2022 at Serengeti. 2021 was Aldo at Peakenwood. Frikkie, you've got a Masters.
Yes, I do.
When we come off this, you can remind people what happened there. Ruben, Serengeti, Niels de Toy, Andrew Nielsen, Jason Ivans, Albert Wegel, all at Serengeti, and Andre Kotze, the only time we've played a major at Copperleaf, in 2014, which was probably one of our first majors ever, if you want to know, happened there. So well done to Andre. Donnie, you're the only one missing a Masters title, right?
Well, I'm still missing 2, but yeah, no, it's like I haven't won Masters yet. So I've won the Open and then Summer Cup.
That's right.
But,
so you got the Masters
so hopefully the how do they say, the chips fall my way on Friday.
And you've been playing well, but I don't think you want to see your handicap.
Let me tell you, it won't be as bad as what it is when I play Magali. So.
Frikkie.
I miss all 4 majors, so yeah, maybe it's a bit of my turn, my luck this year.
Yes, maybe you get a major this year. I think with your hand, I keep saying your handicap because I know what the handicaps are. With your handicap,
Okay.
you're in definite contention to win this thing.
Yeah, I don't know. My golf is not that good on the few last rounds, but yeah, maybe this Friday, it's lucky day, Friday the 5th.
Flicky, give us 30 seconds on how you won at Woodhill? Rocklands?
No, it
Rockland.
was CCJ. It's CCJ.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Maz, I played with Lucky Fats. I can't remember the other player. I do apologize for him. But the last couple of holes, I know that Paul was also in the mix. And just played solid. I think I won on -4 or 5 thereabout. One of those ringer scores again. But that last hole, for instance, I mean, got the fairway, got on the green. I probably had like a 15 odd meter putt, put it like 2 meters away, and then boxed that. So it was a great one for me. I think that was my first major tournament win, and felt ecstatic, especially to Paul.
Did you not win the Open before that?
I think the major the Masters was the first one, eh?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. So
Right.
maybe one of the three of you will win it. This is what we're playing for, everybody. The winner's playing for Cleveland Wedge and 1,000 credits that can go wherever you want. If you want to put it towards tour, you can do that. If you want to add it for extra games during a month, then you can do that too. And then runner-up gets 500, 300, 200, 100, and there's some balls to give away as well. So Flicky will handle it very nicely for you. More importantly, the ranking points that you will earn is 850 ranking points for the champion. That goes a massively long way, especially if you're up there already, because you can now pull out a lead for sure. So someone like Ian, who's up there after winning at Eagle Canyon, that'll make a massive difference. 510 is also very good for second place. That's almost the ranking points, if not more, than what you'd get in the league game. Then 340, and it works it all the way down to the end of the 44 players that will be competing. So nice ranking points to get it, because if we look at the player of the season currently, there it stands. I'll say Ian was there, but no, he's not. What am I
Yes,
looking
man,
at?
I dropped a bit out. Like I said, there's also a couple of rounds with a 12 handicap. It got better of me.
Okay. So your opportunity to get back in the top 10. But Wimpy Force, who is playing in the Masters, he is leading the way on 212 points. I saw Wimpy. I think you are watching. If you did not know, you are leading the player of the season currently after March. Then Edwin's there. Gerard is playing. Luki's playing. Nico's playing. Donna's playing. Gerard De Bruto's playing. Andre Wessel, Simon, Peter Zach. Everybody's playing. So everybody has a good opportunity to do this. Right. Let's do the draw. Are we ready for the draw, everybody?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Put me saam met Holtsie. Sit my saam met Holtsie.
I can't guarantee that.
Bietjie, how's your event also?
Yeah, bietjie mind games, eh?
It will be nice to see who draws who. So there's a couple of guys who requested things, right? So I needed to make a plan for them. So what I've done is I've put them in the field already. So Gerard's name needs to tee off first because he has his wife's birthday to get to. And then the Kunrad Pretoriuses, they need to play together. So I just put them up front, right? Okay. And then Fats and Ashley have to tee off last. So everybody else went into the spinning wheel of random drawness so that we could see. So I drew one person to join that four ball, obviously. Okay, let's do this, and then we make space for the draw because we can all watch it. Everybody watching. So who was that one person who's going to join them? Well, here we go. Let's get this spinning. And then we're going to do this, but we'll do 8 at a time after this. Otherwise, we'll be here all day. Right, so Luki Janssen will be teeing it off with them. Oh, goodness. There we go. Luki Janssen playing off a 16 and a 13. So 13 lowest. Let's just look at these handicaps quickly. Kunrad Pretoria Seniors is 21. Gerard's playing off a 16, which has come down from his 20s. So well done. Junior Kunrad is on 14. And then Fats is a 6, and Ashley is going to be a 15. So that's interesting. While we're doing this, put down who you think has got the chance, right, to, with the handicap they've got, who's got a good chance, like favorites. Okay, draw 2. 8 names are going to come out of draw 2. Are we ready? Here we go. The first of 8 is the reigning Master Champion, Stefan Henrit. So you will go off next. Your playing partners are... I'll give it to you to say, Frikkie.
Hans Jammer.
Hansi Haman, there you go. So you're off first. Don't forget that Copperleaf, the driving range is included, so you can go and practice until you need to tee off. With Hansi Haman is Edouan Potgieter. Edouan goes in.
Okay.
Lekker.
First
Noem
tee.
jy die volgende ene?
There we go. It is Mr. Kevin Ho.
Wat sê?
Mr. Fairway.
Mr. Fairway. Kevin is in a bit of a good form
Yeah.
from the last 1 or 2 games, so he's somebody to look out for. Speaking of somebody with form, here's Andre Wessels. He's done well, a couple of top 10 finishes.
Yeah, played well at Services, if I'm not mistaken, yeah.
Played well at the one
Jomo.
before Eagle Canyon. Not Eagle
That's
Canyon.
the only
Botsy.
one.
Jomo.
Right.
That's going to be a fun 4-ball though. Well, 8-ball.
And then Ryan.
I say Ryan.
Jensen's up with you. Was that the last one, or you got 4 more to draw? Oh no.
Say Ryan, jy kry die banners
Probably one
asseblief.
And then we have, is it with a brother? No, Michael van
Ag
Reel.
nee.
Michael is playing his first major. He has qualified, playing on the Thursday League School. So let's do this and show you what it looks like. Stefan and Ritz, 11. Hansi, you're playing off a 7. You go, you good thing, off a Saga handicap. Edouan is off a 24 Duckhook. Kevin Ho, 13. That's about right for you. Andre Wessels, look at that 21. I think he's somebody that can be looked out for 21. Jomo off an 11, but his Duckhook handicap's 20. So there's, in tournament play is not so good. Besides his hole-in-ones, Ryan is the first of the equal, or second of the equal, 13-13, and then Michael is playing for 15. Nice. What do you think, gents?
Yeah, man, so I must be
it's a
honest,
couple of
there's like a few 4-balls there. I think Jomo is going to bring some gears there with the guys, so hopefully they enjoy it.
Here's the next 4.
Yeah.
Nico Ritz. There we go. Nice spin. Nick is also a good form in the Thursday League. So he's one of the top ranking points earners. Simon Mayer. We're teeing it off. He had a good finish. What was the one before Ibotsi? I can't remember. I think the Thursday game, he played really well.
Woodiel.
Woodiel, yeah. Not Woodiel. Yeah. Not Woodiel. Wayne Jensen is there. Hansi says, nice practice with Kevin Ho for our match play game. Yes,
I say that's a lekker 4-ball.
Because I think they're playing their match play at Waterkloof, if I'm not mistaken. I've got the longest name on the wheel. You do, Mr. Bobby.
I say Sidesh Gharib.
Sidesh playing his first major, joined us this year. Congratulations on qualifying.
Great player. Great player.
Yeah.
I haven't played with him yet. I need to. Rudolph, I think this might be his first. Rudy Funnewald, his first major. Plays on the Thursday field. Nice to have him back.
And they're coming on tour?
Very good.
Yes.
Multiple major winner, Jason Ivans. Where are we now? Probably got one more left. And it is going to be Peter or Dana.
Oh. I think Sidesh would love to have Dana there.
Okay. So this is how it looks. Nico Ritz playing off a 1. That's going to be interesting. Saga. Simon off a 5. Wayne off a 4. Wayne, how did you get down to a 4? Because the last I saw you play, you were struggling. Gerrit de Bruyne, after his win at Services to get him into the major automatically, playing off an 8. Sudesh off a 10. Rudy off a 15. Jason off a 6. Could be dangerous off a 6. And Peter Zach off a 14, losing 1 or 2 shots after his victory at Eagle Canyon, of all places. The latest winner.
Botsi, wasn't it?
Sorry, Botsi. I keep mixing the 2 up. I've done it twice now.
Oi.
Here we go. Mikhail Bosov. Thursday League.
Also his first major, I think.
It might be. He's qualified for many, but he doesn't play the Sunday ones. Grant to Ian.
Hey!
You're playing with
Michiel.
And you're playing with Rudolph.
Holtjie, breek sy bene asseblief. Ek speel Jackal teen hom, maar breek sy bene.
Regte, ja.
Gary Mansfield. So that's a nice mix of players. Wayne
Yeah.
says, breaking 80 a couple of times this year got me down to a 4. Yes, but you'd think you'd need to shoot 73s and 4s and 5s.
I
Peter
say
Prince.
3.
Was he the last? No, we've got a couple left. Halsey Sol may help, Rudolph says Halsey.
Ha.
I say.
Carl
I
David.
say Kyle Ster. I think that's his first as well, eh?
It might be his first major.
Yeah.
No, he played the Summer Cup. He was at the Summer Cup.
Oh, yeah.
Karuna Kuni. Haven't seen him for 1 or 2 games, but playing well as well. And then PJ Francois. Francois Scholz takes the last spot of these 4. Okay, so let's have a look what that looks like. McKill off for 12. Ian off for 16. I was telling you. You got plenty
That's
shots.
nice.
Yeah.
Because at Eagle Canyon,
Wonderful.
you won off for 18, then you went down to 12, so you're back up to 16.
Yeah, with all my bad golf. So yeah, 16 I'll take it.
Take it, you got a chance. Rudolph at 23, Gary plays off at 15, Peter Prinsloo for 9, Carl off at 19, Duckhook handicap, Karuna off at 13, and Francois Scholz off at 18. Come on, Francois, I know you are better than that. The next 4, we're almost there.
Looking forward to playing with Gary. Last year we played also together at Serengeti in the Masters, and he was leading halfway, and then he looked at the score, and then he just crashed out.
Okay.
Was that? I
Jamie
missed
Sherry.
that one.
Jamie Sherry.
Okay. Oh, gaan ek some OBS speel? Ja!
Flicky,
Lekker OBS.
you're Jamie.
Jawel.
Who says this? Hansi. I
I
request
must
an audit
be-
for Ian's handicap. Edward Kutzer, Flicky.
Old Eddie.
Ja.
Donnie, you still there?
I'm still there.
And then Grant
Ag
now.
nee. Ag.
Sorry. See if you can put him off.
Play of the season.
Dit gaan 'n lekker vuur
Just-
wees.
Bricky just talk about his drifting with his car. That's all.
Leon Oosthuizen?
I say, oh, Leon en Dani gaan weer Sondag speel.
Yeah, most likely. What are the chances that Donnie plays with his match play partner?
Dick,
Dick, I like Dick, Dick. Da, 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 da.
Ja,
There you have it.
Ja.
What?
Oh, there we
Guys,
go.
we've got, we'll do a bit of a preview. You let us know which holes you'd like to preview. I'll fly it in for you just now. Martin Tauter.
That's long hitters, hey?
Oh,
Yeah, there's going to be a nice competition and see who can hit it the longest here. Donnie,
Longest
Leon,
drive.
and Martin. And your final, nice. PJ is playing in the Masters. That's going to be a nice one too. PJ is
there
going
we
to
go.
he's going to have to keep up with the big boys here.
Pressure daar is, hoor.
Let's have a look.
Good luck, PJ.
Jamie's off for 13. Flicky, you're for an 8. That sounds about fair. Eddie off for 11. Grant off for 6. Hey, fun. His handicap's coming down. He's been playing off for 9 for a while. Leon Oosthuizen down from 18 to 15. Donnie, I said, plus 3. There we go.
No.
Yeah,
Hey, nah.
let's have some fun.
And that's his
Let's have some
Saga
fun.
handicap, everybody. Martin's off
Yes.
for 12. And PJ's off for 18. If PJ plays well, he might have a chance. You never know. So there's 6 names left to draw. So 4 of them will go in the 4-wall. And the other 2 will obviously join Fats and Ashley. Tinging off at the end. So we have Jaco Jacobs as the first one that comes out.
Yeah,
There
big
we go.
contender.
I think so, but I think he's a 5 handicap. It might be a bit too little. I think he
Yeah,
maybe
but
needs
he's
2 or
fine.
3 more because as a 5, he needs to shoot 77. Just to
good
shoot
game.
par.
The guy that I think is the guy that I think is going to win is still, I think, there.
Mm-hmm.
Still needs
Donna,
to be chosen.
Sunday
Wie?
2 champion from last year. Riyad Isak, first major.
I say,
Okay.
Are you eyeing Wimpy Force there, Donnie?
Yep.
Naze.
I spoke
Okay.
to him at services. He's putting in a lot of time and effort in his game.
Bobby, finally, the longest name on the draw makes it in. So you'll fill the last 4 ball. Then obviously the last 2 go into the last one. So let's cap it all off, everybody. Jaco Jacobs is off a 5, as I mentioned. Don is a 8. Riyad is 11. Bobby is 7. Wimpy is playing off a 5, so he has to do a lot of work there. You know, he's almost got to shoot level to be in contention, I think, if you're looking at a -3
Yeah.
win. Gendre is off a 6, Fats is off a 6, and Ashley off a 15. So there you go, everybody. Your 44-man field for the 2024 Duckhook Masters at Copperleaf on Friday. This will be sent out to everybody on the group. That is the Masters group with some extra information. Starting at 11. So get there nice and early if you can. Enjoy the practice facilities. Then afterwards, remember, it is medal.
Oh, yes, lekker.
Don't forget, it's medal.
Play. Yeah, play it
And-
into
Must
the
go
hole.
into the hole, guys. No gimmies, remember, eh?
Yes.
No gimmies. Mas, I didn't see your name.
I'm not playing. Sorry.
Not qualified, or do you work commitments?
I did qualify, but it is work commitments. I'm up in Euphoria this weekend for the Limpopo Championship, so unfortunately I can't make it. I'll be watching people at Euphoria play golf, and then having you guys on the right on my live scoring.
Yeah,
I'll be watching 2 leaderboards. Yes.
Multitasking.
Barry says, "Wish I could join you boys. You're qualified, but you're in Cape Town on work business. So let me know what you think, everybody, of the draw, and if you're excited to play with certain people. I'm sure if the clever people would see who's favorites. I think we said we said who our favorites were. Wayne says any rough treated as lateral. Is Copperleaf one of those courses? I don't think so.
I don't know.
Well,
You really have to hit it way far out.
yeah, but what if you do?
To get thick rough? Yeah, I haven't been there in a while, so it's like I don't know.
You
the
do
local
really have
rules.
to hit it away to be lateral.
Yeah,
So let's ponder that. I don't think it's been so long since we've played Copperleaf. Since we've been doing the lateral everywhere, we actually haven't played Copperleaf, so we haven't decided. Okay.
Donnie, you had your team match game last year with Fricky.
Yeah, it was
The
tricky. It's like,
semi-finals, wasn't
yeah,
it?
That was a
but-
private game.
Sponsors definitely, man.
Yeah, but it's like we didn't hit it in the long run.
Well, jy is almost reg uit, nee.
Yeah.
Let me ask you guys, what hole would you want to preview? Choose 1 to 18. The guys on the chat line, let me know if you want to see a specific hole, and we'll quickly talk you through it. We've been on air for 31 minutes, so we've got 4 or 5 minutes to do it. Tricky, give me a hole.
Yeah, stroke 1. I can't remember which hole, but I think the stroke 1, it's
6, 5, 6.
Six, I think. Wait. It's one.
The one you have to hit short and then go over the water?
over the water.
It's
Yes.
6. It's all
Okay.
6.
Let me
Hole
get
6.
6 for you. Here it is. Hole 6.
Step
So
1.
this one, Fricky, talk us through it. Go.
Yeah, so obviously, if you can't necessarily hit driver, otherwise you might be in the water. So nice little hybrid or a wood to the right of the fairway. And then, yeah, you probably have about 140 odd meters into the green over the water. So, yeah, it's a lovely hole. It depends on where the flag is going to be. If it's on a lower level of the green, it's quite tough. On the top side, I think it's quite easier. But yeah,
Okay.
so there where the flag is, I think that's the easiest part of the green.
Yeah, and you're saying it like you haven't played there before.
I've never played there before, so
You haven't?
first time lucky, yeah.
Oh, wow. You're going to be in for a treat. It's really nice. It's like a proper golf course.
So-
The bunkers, they're working on them, and they've replaced a lot of the bunkers. I don't know if they totally finished yet.
Yeah.
But that line,
So-
but that 6 hole, the line is very important, because if you pull it a bit left, you run out of fairway. So you really almost got to hit it over the card path. Ian, take
Yeah.
note. Hit it over the
Okay.
card path
Yeah.
and find
Meant
that
for
open
no-
It's like
space.
a-
You don't want to be too close left.
Yeah.
But you
Yeah, there's
also
like
don't
a
want
hump
to
on the
be too
right
high.
hand side.
Yeah, sorry, Donnie, go ahead.
There's like a hump on the right hand side that you almost need to aim for, because it also slopes right to left. So it will feed down to the center of the fairway.
But
Rudolph
you're
asks
lucky
for
like me,
the
it stays there on the top. And then
Rudolph,
you
are
have
you asking for the
400
fifth
meters.
hole or 5? Oh, that's probably the 5th hole.
Is that par
It's the
three,
par
isn't it?
3. I'm going to put it in anyway. Let me just find it. I have a long list. The 5th hole is this one. This is that par 3. There we go. Normally a 7-iron I would hit to the middle of the green.
Yeah, it's like 7 iron. And, the nice thing is club choice is key there, because it is a little bit downhill. So that is a factor, and also how the wind will blow on the day.
And the wind
But
blows
yeah,
there
as you can
often.
see, well protected. Yeah, and it's well protected with the bunkers. So it's like any shot that doesn't go into the bunker there is a good. It's classified a good shot.
Nice par 3. That will be your second par 3. I think, shall we, while we're at it, I don't know if somebody has said hole 2, but let's have hole 3,
Hole
which is that
3.
long
Yeah.
par 3. This one's crazy,
I-
guys.
I-
Look
I'll-
at this. 238
Yeah,
meters from the back.
Yeah, I wanted to say is like we need to go and hit this one. Yeah, also same thing. It's a little bit downhill, but it does slope right to left. So you almost want to favor where that bunker is on the right, and then hopefully you get a good bounce that it will actually go past it and run onto the green. It's like I've seen a lot of guys with like fairway woods like do that long irons. So yeah, it's just all depending where that pin is. If that pin is there like tucked on the left hand side, just rather go right hand side or center green.
Okay,
Because
thank you.
it also if you miss that green on the left, like 9 out of 10 times the ball will bounce into the water because it does slope down.
Are you taking notes, Ian?
Almost use my driver on that one.
You could. I think Ryan Jensen will definitely use his driver there. But Donnie, you're 100% right. You can't go left.
Yeah.
What stroke
Left
is that
a
on?
no-go.
Donnie, what stroke is that on?
It's a low stroke.
9.
No, yeah.
I think it was a
Don't
9.
have a clue. Yeah. It is a
Fats.
single figure.
Thanks for watching, Fats. Let me just do this. He wants to see hole 4, which is now that par 5, that immense. We're doing like all these holes here.
That long bunker there on the
That
left hand side.
incredibly long par 4. Here it is. Did he say hole 4? Yes,
Yeah, it's a
incredibly
par 5.
long. If you get there in 2, I'll be very surprised. You come on the show and you brag about how you got there in 2.
Yeah.
So-
not
Yeah, it's like the
Was it
drive is
5,
also a little
6?
bit difficult on that one.
Yeah,
the
you
what,
have
Donnie?
Sorry, Aldo.
Go for it.
No, it's like I just say, it's like the drive is also a little bit difficult because it's almost like a little bit of a dogleg right, and you have to aim sort of rightish, but also the fairway slopes right to left. So anything that sort of lands center or left will feed off almost bunkers or just past the bunker. And then your second shot is it's like if you're gonna go for it, also favor right hand side of the green. And hopefully you get a good bounce. Otherwise, just a good layup and have a mid iron to low iron in for 3.
It's surprising how difficult the approach to that green is. If you don't get it really right, you can leave yourself with such a long putt.
Yeah.
Yeah, Maz, and also the other thing as well is with that hole, it's weird. Like even when I was working for Titleist and we had the fitting center at Copperleaf, every time I played it, it's almost like 90% of the time the wind is from the front. So it is a difficult hole. It's like I said, it all depends on the wind. If the wind is up, it's rather like I won't say take your medicine, but just play it as a 3-shotter.
Cool. Hansi says 13. Let's have a look at what 13 looks like.
2. That's a stroke 2.
13 is, this is a proper golf hole.
That's a short par 4. Sorry, man.
That's
I
a
thought it
short
was a
one.
1-4.
Water left. The big hitters can get close to the screen. Ian, for us, normal oaks, normally we hit it just to the edge of the water, and we have about 110 left, somewhere there.
Okay.
And then you can't see the surface of the green for your second if you got 110 left. So you'll have to take a step up, look where it is, and then go for it. But easy hole in theory, but you really have to hit a good drive on this hole.
Yeah. Straight.
Yeah, your target line is almost the bunker that when you're standing on the tee box, the bunker on the right. That's sort of your target line, and then you hope that it feeds down. But also, if you miss the green on the left, be prepared that you're going to have like a chip where the ball is actually below the level of the green almost. So yeah.
Tricky. Grant says hole 11. Think it's a par 5. You are right, Grant. Let me get you hole 11 quickly. Let's do this. Hole 11 is the par 5. Also, can't see the green. You can, but you can't see where you're landing off the tee shot. And most people will land over just before the bunker at the bottom here. Most people will land there. And then it's still maybe 220, 30 to the green.
Yeah, still about 240. I think Donnie was in, just next to the bunker, and he still had 230 odd in. So, before the green is, before the bunker is about 245 thereabout, easy.
And this green slopes from back to front like this, just so you know. Like you can't see it here, but looking down this fairway, it's like this.
Yeah. Heavy downslope.
Yeah.
Ja, that
Okay.
flag is at the front of the green. Yes, hy's moeilik daarso.
Having a
Especially
look.
to land it.
14 causes
The down in
damage.
putt. It's going to be very difficult.
Let me tell you the hole that I cannot play. Yaku says 12. I think that's the hole I'm going to play. I have an eagle 2 on the 13, says Peter Zach. Wow, Peter.
Wow.
That's incredible. And then a massive fine goes to Sudesh. I'm just saying.
Why?
Because he's talking about weather here. We don't talk about weather in Duckhook golfers.
Oh,
That is
yeah.
that is
Weather.
swearing. Yes, the 12th, 13th hole. That is one of my least favorite holes because, yes, it's such a difficult hole. Because once you get the drive, you actually don't have much margin for error for the second. So you've got water on your right-hand side. You're aiming really for the bunker on the left here. And then once you get to the bunker, you probably got about 150 to 160 in to there. And the pin, the green is tucked away between bunkers and water. So you've got no margin for it. So generally lay up if you think, if you can stroke and you can make use of this. Yeah, look at that hole.
Yeah. It's a difficult course. Look at all the bunkers, well protected greens. Yeah, it's going to be quite a challenge for the Ducks.
This course has got one of the most bunkers. I can tell you that much.
Okay. Mazza, hole 16. Hole 16.
Hole 16 quickly. The last one, and then we're moving on. Hole 16. Hole 16 is this one. This is the par 4.
Par 4. It's like it's almost drivable if it wins from the back.
Yes.
Uphill. It's like I think it's a beautiful hole. You've got those couple of fairway hole bunkers there. You've got that bunker next to the green on the right hand side. But also, if you look at that, it's a completely uphill drive. And all depending on where the pin is, you can't see the bottom of the pin because there's a small ridge on the center of the green.
That's right.
So if it's at the back, you almost can't see the ball land. But I think that's also, it all depends on where the drive goes. I think when we played it with Frikkie, it's like I was sort of front left with my drive. So, it's a stunning hole.
Okay. Barry says, easy course. Here in hole C. Moenie dat hulle jou bang praat nie. Okay, there we go. All right, gentlemen, that is the Masters. To everybody who's playing, I'll send you the information. For everybody who didn't make it, unlucky, there's always next time. And there is the Open. And if you play the Open, right, and you win the Open, okay, let's take a step back. If you qualify for the Open, and how you qualify for the Open is by making enough ranking points in the next 3 months on a particular series, right, to get into the Open field so that you can win your seat for free right here.
Just keep on running like you do. Still gonna overtake you. I'm all fired up, got something new. Nobody's gonna save you. Underdog, I'm breaking free. Thought I was nothing, but now you say
Fourth to 7th September, the Duckhook Classic, the 6th time we're going to Highland Gate. So, if you win the Open, you go for free. Nice.
How lucky is that?
That's a great price.
Yeah, that's a good price.
Everything to
Good
play
incentive.
for.
I can see a lot of practice rounds going through here, Botsy. That's for sure.
Yeah. Definitely.
I think I might need to speak to Botsy and see if we can arrange a couple of good rates there in the lead up to the Open. I will be playing the Open. I can promise you that. Try and snatch that prize for myself. Okay, boys, let's just touch on Waterkloof quickly because that happens 2 days later. This is what Sunday 1 looks like. It's Shannon Schaefer leading on 77 points. Gerard Snyman 1 back on 76 with Gerard de Bruto. Clint 75 with Barry 75. So Barry, you're missing this one. So now you're making life difficult for yourself. Edouard, Rudolph, Wimpy, Gerard Gerber, and Bobby van der Spey all make up the rest of the top 10. Lots to play for. Most importantly, the prize of a year's supply of Schickson's golf balls and the captain of the shootout team. Sunday 2. Right. Let me give you some info.
Defending champions, ne?
Say again.
What?
Sunday 2.
Sunday
Oh,
That's
1.
Sunday 1. Sorry, no, that's
Sunday 1.
Ja,
Sunday
so some
1.
Wrong Sunday.
Yes.
Massive
Falsie.
falsie.
Jy
Massive
moet lekker
falsie.
wees, hoor.
Whoops.
Let me do this.
I was gemik op jou, Ricky.
Waterkloof ranked 87th in South Africa. Gauteng 33. The course record, I did not see it. I'm going to go with 61. Why not? Okay. The previous winner was not too long ago. 2023 winner. Wimpy Falls, -4, 40 points. Came right to finally take a victory. The average was a 14 handicap, 31 points, which I think is high for an average. 31 points.
Yeah, actually it is.
It is.
Gross average 91.12. Mark says, love that golf course. So, will you play and win, Mark? It's up for grabs right there. Load in for a falsie, Gerard says. Massive falsie. Terrible falsie. You can't say things like that. Big fairways, Halsey. No stress, says Graham de Villiers. He's talking about Copperleaf here. Yes. Keep your comments coming. Right, let's change this up and look at what we've got next. We've got the pins, if I'm not mistaken. Here we go. The pins for the day. Ricky, take us through the pins and what you can win.
So we've got the par 3-6, the Golfer 8 Hydro Sport drinks for us. That's a lekker par 3. Then the next one, par 3-8, the Swickson towel. Always a lekker golf. Hold that one. Par 4's 12, that's the Golf Concepts simulator thing for us. Sorry, Donnie. And then a par 3 17 on the shoulder. That's a very, very long par 3. If you're in for the stretch, yeah, make sure you hit that green.
Mooi. Good luck, everyone. I look forward to seeing who takes the prizes. First tee, let's have a look. Hey?
No, I say that par 3 or 17 cost me last year.
Did it?
I was like,
Yeah,
I was just in front, starting first, and I hit that ball into the center of the water on the right side. So yeah.
There you have it.
That's a difficult green. It's a very difficult green.
The water left, it's normally about 175, if not more.
If you're lucky, yes.
So you have to pin whatever you hit, 6-5 iron.
Yeah.
And the thing is also, is like,
Donnie?
What's it, man? Frikkie? Yeah.
You said it's a difficult green.
No, it's a difficult hole as well, because if you think about it, it's like everybody is scared of the water, so then they block it into that bunker. And then guess what happens? You've got a bunker shot to the water.
Yeah.
They got to be positive. Let's go back to the first tee. Starting at 7, AM Field. So it's nice to play at AM Field now and again. Waterkloof always come to the party when we ask for an AM Field. Clint, Jane Skinner, Ivan Kun back in the mix, and Pranay Pandy. Taking us off, Leon Granville, Henry, Marius van Heerden. Ryan is there. Who else? There's the first of the team games, Karuna, Rakesh, Juanita, and Jacomin. And then Carl Davido is now Gerard de Bruto's new partner. And then they're taking on Martin and Jaco. Right. By 7:48, that is done. The next tee box is the 10th. Fats goes off with Bobby. Enjoy your round with Mark and Wayne. The next team game is Jaco Peter taking on Neville and Kevin, the Predators. Then Rudolph and Hansi take on Donna and Sudesh. Okay. Frikkie, you're playing Luki in your singles.
I am, yes.
And?
Going to be a cracker of a game, I think. I think Luki's playing over 13, me over 8, 9, thereabouts. So, yeah, not a lot of shots in it, but yeah, it's going to be a fun one.
Next one down, Sheldon Stain is back for more. I think he enjoys the group. Glenn Williams, Ricky Pereira are taking on Shannon Schaefer and PJ, who have now joined forces for the Camerons. And then Kuno Peteris is playing Gary Mansfield in the singles. And there's the rest of it. So at this stage, I've got one spot left. If all of a sudden there needs to be an extra 4 ball to be added, I can add an extra 4-wheel. I've got one to standby. But otherwise, that is how the field looks. Would you like to look at the 8th hole quickly?
Ja, gooi
Let's
hom.
look at the 8th. This is probably the prettiest. And what do you hit from here? 8 iron, 9 iron?
For me, that's a
I don't,
Pitching wedge.
Pitching wedge.
easy 9.
Yeah, it's normally a pitching wedge of a 9.
That's easy one.
I'm glad the other guys know what to hit there, because this hole's got me stumped. I don't know what to hit there anymore.
Do you not like that hole?
Maz, that's a few bars short of how I feel about PCC.
Yo.
Yo.
Twee te hoorde.
The rest of the 17 is fine. It's just that one.
Rudolf says,
Nee,
Frikkie.
ek like ook nie meer PCC na die jaar se eerste event nie. So ons is nou 2.
Ja, sê, low cost housing. Ek dink dit kan werk.
Frikkie, Rudolf sê sterkte Frittie, maar my geld is op Lukie.
Ag man, shut up jy man. Yes, like it. My geld is not by the way.
Wayne says Ryan will hit a 3-wood. Be nice, Wayne. It's your brother. You're my brother.
He is.
Right. I just want to clarify this, the news of this one. Because I'll tell you how this all... I played Royal today because I had to sort some stuff out for work. The Tournament of Champions on the Sunshine Tour, which is it's a waterfall tournament of champions, which is like the winners of the Sunshine Tour, the Ladies Tour, the winners of Order of Merits, and etc. They play there, and they're playing in a composite course, so they're playing 9 holes twice. So they're playing 1 to 5. If you think about it now, Royal East, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Par 3 is the 5th. Then they go across to the 8th. Then they play the 9th. Then they go down the 10th, and then they play the 18th. So that's the 9 holes they're doing. So they're doing a different format with like these qualifiers. Okay, so I'm sitting there thinking to myself, yes, this course is in stunning condition. There's not a blade of grass out of place here. I cannot wait for the Ducks to get here in May because it's Sunday 1. They'll enjoy it. And then I thought to myself, but normally Sunday 1's the first Sunday. So what's happening? And then I looked in the calendar, www.duckhookgolfers.co.za calendar, and Vrachdag, it's on the same weekend. So I'm like, oh my word. So between myself and the events lady, we missed it. So I went to speak to her. So that's why that needs to move. Okay, this is me. 5th of May will be a new course, and you have given me suggestions. Okay, and then I thought, but we still have to play the East course. So brass the West for Sunday 2 and make it the East. So that will change. Sunday 2 in March and in May will be the East course. It will be beautiful, especially now after they've just done that tournament 2 weeks before.
Yeah.
So you're in for a treat there, everybody. Right, quiz time, everybody. Let's finish this up. Okay, are you ready? Are we ready? Fastest fingers first. Give the guys on the chat line. There's about a 5-6 second delay to try and figure this out. What golf course is this? I've flipped it around to try and make it more interesting. I think Donnie will probably get this first. I can tell you, I'll give you some clues. It is not in Gauteng, so don't even look there.
I'm going to say Zabula.
Zabula is not that green. I can promise you that. Any Frikkie, has it a guess?
No.
No?
I'm terrible with these things. I don't know.
Ian, has it a guess?
No clue, Maz. No
clue. I'm going to wait. I'm going to leave this, and then we're going to come back. We've got Leopard Creek from Brian, Michalis Park from Mark. Rudolph says Heron Banks. I'm going to come back to the Heron Banks. Kieran Reynolds says Stellenbosch. It's not Stellenbosch. It might look like it. Let me take this out while I answer some questions.
It might be Michalis. Looks like Michalis.
It's not Michalis. Rudolph, you say if we change Sunday 1, can we not play on the West course? Unfortunately not, because they need to cater for all their members. So on that weekend, all their members are shoved to the West course while they play the tournament on the East course. So they cannot open it for us either. There's no ways. So that's the answer to that. Heron Banks is incorrect. Michalis is incorrect. Element says Sorrel, no. Element says Hansi, no. Grant says Michalis. Come on, Grant, you played there not too long ago. Pekinwood is also incorrect. We will come back to that. Question 1. The next question. Dosh. I like this one. I always do this. How many houses are there at Copperleaf? Well, at publishing, when they did this article, there might be 1 or 2 new built ones, but it's always interesting to see because you never really know how many houses they can fit onto a golf estate. So, what would your answer be out of the 5 options here?
Mine's going to be E. 1,220.
E.
You're all going for E?
E.
I will go for C.
You're going 1165, 1065. Karen goes for B, 762. Brian says C. Gerard says C. Rudolph says D. And Mark says B. Well, I can tell you the answer is, here's the answer. C. Well done. 1,165. Can you believe it? That there's so many houses on that estate. I can't fathom it. Well done, Gerard and Brian, for your correct answer.
Frikkie, I think there was more houses built in the meantime.
Ja, dis hoekom ons gegaan het vir E. Yes, ja, 100%.
Daar's hy.
That's like 100 more houses.
Ja.
But crazy, hey? How much? Because it looks more spaced out than normal golf estates. Like Eagle Canyon, everything's on top of each other. So when we look at Copperleaf, you don't think there's that many houses.
But it shows you how big that property is, actually.
And I think they've got more space somewhere else. Okay. But the best view, in my opinion, is if on that par 3 14th. Right?
Yeah.
Are you with me?
Yeah.
That's got the nicest view of like the plains, shall we say. It's unobstructed. Unobstructed, yeah. Think about it on the right hand side. Think about it.
Is that long par 3 just before the par 5 coming down?
Yes. When you look across, those houses all got a view of like the plains. Not like aeroplanes, but like flat land.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. More relevant, Scotty Scheffler, record-breaking streak of consecutive rounds under par on the PGA Tour came to an end at the Houston Open. How many rounds was it consecutively breaking par?
28.
35.
12.
35. Wow. 12. Is very far off. Let's wait for some answers to jump in because I'm sure that Kieran knows the answer to this. Rudolph 4. That is incorrect. Trust me, it wouldn't be record breaking if it was 4. Bobby 70. Yo.
Is that your age?
Peter Zach says 18. Sorrel says 29. Right. He was going to break the record, and then he didn't. Graham says 53. Gary says 32. Gerard says 16. Brian says 29. Karen 45. 28, Frikkie, you're right. Was that a guess, or did you see it somewhere?
I guessed.
No, rubbish.
No, I saw it somewhere.
Yeah. That is right. 28. Can you imagine? 28 consecutive rounds under par.
Yeah, that is crazy, man.
That's crazy.
I mean,
one day
like
when we're big.
I mentioned, just before the players, that's one guy you don't take off your radar.
Yeah. Next week we'll look at the Masters field. Who's going to compete in the Masters? That's coming up. Don't have time this week. All right, next question. Let me just make sure that I don't give away an answer here. Answer question 3. Byron Nelson has a record. Oh, did I give the answer away? Okay, now you know. It's in the wrong order. Byron Nelson has the record for the most consecutive PGA Tour wins. 11 in 1945. Can you believe that, guys? 11 is the record for consecutive PGA Tour event wins. But then again, in 1945, how many people are you really playing against? You know?
Yeah, the fields were like half the size.
Okay, and I hope I haven't missed it. Okay, no, this looks right. Sorry. Okay, next question. And this has got to do with it. And it's also got to do with the story around this weekend's PGA Tour event. Who is the most recent player to win 3 consecutive PGA Tour events, and in what year? I asked this because Scheffler, if he had won, he would have won 3 consecutive PGA Tour events, and it hasn't been done in a while. So I want to know, who is the most recent player to have done it, and when do you think that was? And then I'm going to put up a list of notables of 3 event wins. 3 event wins.
So does that include ladies?
No, this is for men. PGA Tour.
Okay. Because the ladies would have been Nelly Korda. She just got that now, but the men are different.
You're right.
The men.
Would you like some clues?
Can't be Tiger Woods.
He has, but he's not the recent.
Yeah.
Wins, consecutive wins. Yeah. No, it can't be Speed.
Consecutive.
Brian
wins.
Owen says Gary Player. He is one of them. He's on the list in 1976, I think it was.
Yeah.
How many did Tony Fennell win recently?
I think it was 2.
It was
And then he
2.
like skipped one. And then Sudesh says Jordan Spieth. Don't think so. I'm not sure. Tiger says 2007. Tiger's on the list. Mark says Fricky's correct. Okay. Vijay Singh, you're right. Peter, it's not the most recent, but he's almost the most recent. He's the third most recent.
It's like Rory must be up there, I think, as well.
You're right. Rory is the second most recent. So you're just missing the first recent.
Then it has to be John Rahm.
Offland.
He plays on the Live Tour now,
Oh.
and he don't give a shit.
Okay.
Brooks
So,
Koepka.
no, he's on Live as well.
That
Yeah,
Australian
plays on the
guy.
left. So it's Brooks. It's
There we
either
go.
Dustin Johnson.
Yes.
That's ja, jy's reg.
Dustin Johnson, 2017, is the most recent player. Rory McIlroy, 2014 was before that. VJ in 2004. Tiger in 2001. Tiger in 2000. Nick Price, 93. The notables. Can you believe, not Nice Price, but Nick Price, 1993. Gary Player
Yeah.
and Bobby Locke.
Wow.
Crazy,
yes.
eh? Let's go back to that course to end the show. It's in KZN province, I think. Okay, Donnie.
Kloof Country Club.
Donnie, you're listening to me.
Country Club.
Where?
Yeah. Kloof Country Club.
No. I'm trying to find a hole that you'd know. Where we? Yes, I've totally broken this thing. So you see this top hole? It's like with a.
Is it North Coast or South Coast?
Okay, this is gonna be impossible. It is Champagne Sports Resort.
Sports.
Yeah.
Yeah, Peter got it. Peter got it. He said it. He put it in there before I said it.
Well done, Peter.
Well done, Peter.
Well done. Zaki
You got it.
alweer.
Turned it up.
Okay, so that's it from me. That's it from Donnie. Fricky. Ian, any last words?
Go
I just
strong
want
on
to say
the
good
major.
luck. Good luck to the boys playing the major. If you have a situation, go for the other shot, man. Go for the other shot.
Yeah. Brain golf. Brain
Mazza,
golf. Yes.
Mazza, just one last thing. You touched on it, the rough, and I think the one thing we just need to remember, there's some holes we actually tee off over that long stuff of rough. You know, so it's going to make the call very interesting what we're going to do on the day, because there is sometimes we have to fly that to get to the fairways. So, you know, to put it as a lateral is going to be like, you know, it's almost like the guys will have to re-hit if that happens.
Well, that's if they don't find it, right?
Mm.
Then they'll have to tee.
Yeah.
They'll have to hit it from behind that.
That's it.
So, are we saying that everything is lateral? Red stakes. If you head into the bushes, point, drop, go. Because it's the same
Because
for
I just
everyone.
think,
So
like-
it doesn't matter what we do as long as we decide. It's the same for everyone.
Yeah, it's just normal hazard rules. It's like point of entry, you know. And
Point of entry, but
yet
red
again,
stakes.
like,
Red stakes.
yeah,
Like Ibotsi.
Like Ibotsi. It's very similar.
that's it.
Fricky?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a different view of that, but I'll go with you guys. I do feel that from the tee box, you at least need to make sure you clear everything. Otherwise, you re-tee. I mean, there's no, red stakes if you don't clear anything on the fairway, for instance. So just keep that in mind, would be my thing. If you shank it into the out of bounds, into the houses, and you saw it go into the houses, that to me would be the out of bounds rule, for instance. But
That's a good point.
yeah, so and I know that you can. I mean, there's a couple of holes that you can actually hit into
For
the
sure.
houses,
Yeah.
which is it's an out of bounds rules, and we have changed it this year, saying that you have to re-tee, and that's it. You can't go lateral and drop it. So, from my point of view, I would say play the correct rules, hit it, and the four ball needs to make the call that it has cleared. Otherwise, you re-tee. And if you're in a fairway and you shank it into the bushes, that would be the lateral side.
Okay.
That's the point of entry. But from
I
a
think I
tee
agree
ball,
with you. I agree. If you hit it, if you're obviously in the houses, then take your penalty and it's out of bounds. Right? You
Yeah.
can't say, oh, it's red stakes. Right? If you just pull it
Yeah.
and then you've gone into the long grass, then it's red stakes.
if you've cleared the laterals,
Yes.
well, the fairway, sorry.
If there's, yeah,
Okay.
like the thing is, like with that video of the stroke one that you showed, there was like almost go over a little bit of like that faint balls rough type of thing.
We're
So I think
overrunning,
the big
but I'll
thing
show
is
you.
Yeah.
Here's the
Yeah.
example, everybody.
But
Hold on. So as you see this stuff. If you hit it in there, you have to.
either find it and play it or re-tee it.
Okay.
Correct.
Is there another hole like that?
Yeah.
4, no. 5, no.
Two is
2 is like that, yeah. Yes, 2. If you look at
2
the
is
teal.
like that. Three is like that.
If you hit it in this
4,
stuff here, boys, you have to hit another one.
Yeah,
You can't find
100%.
it. Last ball.
Yeah.
But
And
if
also
you hit it
keep
here
in
on the
mind-
right, if you look here on the right-hand side, if you hit in there, that's lateral. That's
Yes.
red stakes.
Yeah.
All right.
If you
Yeah.
hit from a
No, I
fairway
agree.
or the rough, for instance, and you hit in there, that's how it goes.
Okay.
One thing that I just want to make sure, guys, we've had a couple of scenarios like this. If there's questionable scenarios in your four ball, everyone in the four ball, you need to get the opponent or the other guy, not your friend, for instance, to come and discuss that. Okay. If there is doubt, you take the penalty. So the scenario that I would like to explain is I've hit my ball and I am 100% sure it went through the fairway and now it is out. But my opponent says, no, you never cleared the fairway. If there's doubt, unfortunately, that's how it is. If it's not clear within the four ball that you've cleared the fairway and you can drop on that side, go back and drop it from where you have teed off or you hit the shot. To me, that's the best rule in golf is when there's doubt, take the penalty or go re-hit it. I hope that makes sense.
We'll put it all down. Thank you for all your comments and your feedback. Now we're just
Danke.
going
All
to.
right.
Thanks everyone for watching.
Right.
If you didn't join us early on, I'm going to play the Masters promo and then I'm going to say goodbye. Bye bye.
Danke,
Well, I'm saying goodbye.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Enjoy, boys.
Cheers, guys.